Hey guys, Jeff here. I wanted to share a video excerpt with you. It was my contribution to a discussion with quite a few dog trainers surrounding the root cause of why rescues and shelters are overwhelmed right now. Some of you may know I belong to a YouTube forum through Dog Trainers Connection, where a group of trainers, we get together every couple of weeks or so and we discuss a variety of topics. And last week's topic was why rescues and shelters are overwhelmed right now and some of the root causes, things along those lines. I did get permission from Dog Trainers Connection to share with you, again, an excerpt, my contribution to the discussion. I will share the full link, the full video link down below, so you can hop on over to Dog Trainers Connection, check out the whole video in its entirety on their YouTube channel. But for now, obviously, I wanted to share with you my contribution and my take. It's a passionate subject of mine, as I'm sure most people know. So anyway, we bounced around a little bit, but the crux of the discussion was why rescues and shelters are overwhelmed, why there's so many dogs, just so many homeless dogs. It's really that simple. So I'll shut up, take a quick peek again, check out this excerpt, and when you're done, hop on over to Dog Trainers Connection again. I'll throw the link below to the full video.
Hello, everybody. My name is Joel Filderman, and welcome to the Dog Trainers Connection. I am not a dog trainer, but these other people you see here are. Shelters are having a really tough time right now, tougher than they probably have ever had. I know that a lot of you were saying that the shelters are absolutely inundated and the people are absolutely inundated. So what I would like to discuss today is what can be done about that. What can help these shelters? What can help the dogs? Because that's what we're really all about. Is that one of the reasons why there are more dogs? Go ahead, Jeff.
Whether it's a shelter or rescues, they're both facing the same problem. They're just inundated. Mm-hmm. Shelters have no space. Rescues have no foster homes, mm-hmm. or they have dogs that can only be in a only pet household type thing. Mm-hmm. So now what's happening is now boarding facilities are also inundated with rescue dogs. So you have this trickle effect where it's just a big pile of shit coming downhill real fast, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And historically, prior to the pandemic, if we look at all the problems that were that the rescue community, including shelters, we'll just call it the rescue community, was facing, they're the same. They're just amplified now. And and I've done it myself in the past where I rescued a dog outside of my area. Mm-hmm. I probably did it 1 or 2 times over the years. It was kind of like a one-off thing. Nobody would touch the dog, like that kind of thing. Like, I remember one time I drove to Pittsburgh in it was a blizzard. I drove from Jersey to Pittsburgh because it was like a young deaf dog. No one would touch this dog. And I'm like, shit. And, maybe because I'm a Steelers fan, I took the ride. I don't know. So like I've done it, but like I didn't make it a habit. And there's a couple mm-hmm. of things I see. First and foremost, these rescues right now, mm-hmm. I know a lot of really good, solid people,
sure.
Good, solid rescues. There are rescues. They always have litter of puppies. Mm-hmm. So I call them retail rescues. Mm-hmm. That's really what I call it. I mean, how do you always have and I know rescues that get puppies in, right? But they have pit bulls, Rottweilers, Shepherds, right? Like they do adults, dogs with problems, like they rescue, that's what they do, and they happen to get a litter of puppies every now.
Sure, of course.
There's rescues, they just always seem to have a litter of puppies that mm-hmm. bothers the hell out of me. Mm-hmm. There's something off of it. That's a huge red flag. How do you always just have puppies? Okay. Mm-hmm. If you, and I don't care if you don't rely on adoption donations to run your rescue. That's what donations are for. That's what fundraising is for. If you don't know how to fundraise, don't start friggin' selling dogs to get money. Mm-hmm. That's not what you do. You fundraise when you need funds. It's very simple. Yeah. That's why 501c3s, right? They can offer tax deductible, the tax deductible angle for people because people are more likely to donate if they could write it off, right? That's why 501c3s, oftentimes will get more money. But I have a problem with all these puppies. And, I get that you want to help other people in other areas, but if you're always, I mean, the transport's coming from south to north every weekend. Every weekend.
Mm.
And a lot of them are young puppies and or like young sub-adults, and you know, well, we need adoptable dogs. No, how about you make your dogs adoptable?
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Sure.
You know, I mean, and people, I'm not a trainer. Oh, you know what? Oh my God. There are so many free resources. Like, you can't even make the point that they can't afford it, right? And this is not an attack on all rescues. It's just a common theme I'm seeing more and more of,
Sure.
right?
I understand.
So, you know, so that whole geographical thing certainly comes into play. The whole I only adopt puppies, huge red flag, right? And people. I mean, the shit excuses that they just use every day for getting rid of their dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before anyone watching this gets all, you know, whatever, I get it. People die. There are catastrophic life events.
Of course.
I'm not talking about those things, right? Catastrophic life events. People, I mean, it happens. People get sick, and, you know, I get it, right? Divorce, not a reason. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. You're getting divorced. You know you're getting divorced. You're not getting divorced in 2 weeks. You have 18 months to figure out what the hell you're going to do with your dog.
Sure.
Right? On the average divorce, whatever the hell it is, right? Oh, you're moving? Oh, okay. All right. No problem. Where are you moving to? Where do you think you're moving to? I'll help you find a pet-friendly place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I found one. I'm moving next week. So now you're reaching out to people?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, well, I'm moving, and then I just found out that they won't allow my breed. No, you didn't move to a place that allows you to have your breed.
You didn't find out whether they allowed you breed.
I mean, and this goes for rescues too. I've been indirectly involved in the placement of some dogs, not pitting rescue dogs, but helping other rescues out. They were adopting pit bulls into communities that didn't allow pit bulls.
Oh, nice.
Well, they didn't, because I told them, look, they can't have pit bulls. And they were like, oh, no, John Doe told me they could. I'm like, well, John Doe's an idiot, because I just called the community. Because anytime there's a community with an HOA, the first thing I do before I call any references, I call the HOA.
Of course.
I go to the website, or the breed restrictions, right? What else? What other one? Oh, I'm having a baby. All right, so maybe we start preparing the home so your dog's prepared for the baby.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm due next week.
Yeah.
Really? And now you're looking for a home for your dog?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the excuses, again, with exception, generally speaking, people suck. They're full of shit. They're self-centered, and they don't give a shit about their dogs. I don't care how much they say they love them. Period. So, you know, that's a big problem. The pandemic, perfect example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to give a dog a home because I have all this time in my hands. You know, I could really do a wonderful thing. Oh, back to work. Life happens. See ya. Don't need you anymore. Like, come on. Pieces of shit.
And that certainly has been one big thing that's happened is the people going back to work, giving the dog back to the shelters.
It's just one big crock of crap.
All right. One of the things that I was reading today was that, and these were recent articles about the fact that, oh, it's the economy. The economy. I can't afford to keep the dog. That's what people are saying now.
Especially the past 10 months or so, it's been really hard on a lot of people, like really hard. And again, those exceptions are not the rule. They are literally exceptions. The people who can't afford their dog anymore, right? Look at how they live. Okay. Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, beer, wine, cigarettes, going out to eat a couple of times a week. Don't tell me you don't have $40 for a bag of food. Bullshit. Most of them are just excuses, and people don't care.
Okay.